Hello, hello. Welcome to today's messages. I was changing up my bouquet here, and my roses just threw itself all over here. So I'm just gonna leave it because it's kind of like an offering. Rose petals. It's that honoring of the old, right? The past, the things, the letting go. It makes me think of trees, right? They're useful even like in every stage of their existence, right? They after they die, they still are full of ecosystems. And this is that releasing of the old, acknowledgement, right? It's also kind of like, what do you call that? The circle of life, right? How everything feeds each other. Oh, life feeds on life. Feeds on life. Feeds on life. What song is that? Tool, maybe? I think it might be a Tool song. Back in the day. Okay. This is illusion. Like the truth, what you think you know. I think it's illusion. I better not guess here. Illusion. Yep. The energy of illusion makes you aware that you can only find safety within yourself. The truth is a process of evolution. It is constantly changing. You can change your truth every moment. A simple conversation with someone might tackle your fixed truth and lead you to new perspectives. Try it. You might like it. So, yeah, this is like the truth as you think it is, as you understand everything makes sense, everything's where it should be, right? And then this little piece of information comes in and it just, now you have to reassess everything again. And this is what happens through the process of change, right? Every time you change, you kind of have to reassess the truth that is you now again. And um and that's okay. Like that's the process of living, right? As long as you are open, we can get fixed. And I think that's where we start causing problems for ourselves because as we change and evolve, if our perspectives, our beliefs, what we think we know to be true, um, remains fixed, it's kind of like holding you back, right? Okay, Pertho is the rune that will support the illusion. Okay, the two-headed snake, with her third eye open, is able to see all that is fated and has yet to manifest. Living between the known and unknown, she counts prophecy as her domain. Cosmic and primal laws unfold before her, and she moves between their patterns, playing out her unique journey with the choices she makes of her own free will. Pertho, like Iwaz, is a deeply mystical rune and deals with the fundamental mysteries of the universe, such as the flow of individual and collective fate. The arrival of Pertho in a reading Perthro is a good omen if an outcome is yet unknown. It represents individual choice interacting with fate. There is an underlying joyfulness to this rune. It is also a birthing rune connected to women's mysteries, which, given the inherent risks and initially unknown outcomes, it's probably why it is also connected to gambling for the ancients. Key words: good omen, fate, the unknown, initiation. Okay. So, this good omen for the yet to be revealed and free will and this key here. So the snake connected to the third eye and holding this snake. We'll see how this goes. I don't know. I don't know if I can handle this. They smell so good though. Okay. Let's get into it. So we're dealing with the fates and your free will and the illusion. So the illusion, it's kind of like yeah, that constant reassessing, constant checking in to ensure that illusions aren't being mistaken as reality, right? And so there has to be a constant check-in with self, constant reassessing. Consider every day an opportunity to be born anew, right? And so checking in and also intending, right? Making clear intentions for yourself for your day. I'm going to have an amazing day today. I'm going to see evidence of things working out in my favor all day today. And then when you see them, point them out to yourself. Be like, aha, there it is. There's evidence of things working out in my favor. It happened to me today. I had to go into town and, the lights and everything was just, I drove up, didn't have to wait. The light and the people in front of me just all happened in flow organically. And it's like, aha, things working out in my favor. I see it, right? And then even when things don't seem like they're working out in your favor, you can still, you know, ooh, something's working out in my favor on another level that I don't quite understand yet or I haven't seen yet, right? So you choose with your free will how you perceive, how you receive. Okay? Okay, let's see. What are we talking about here? So the King of Swords and reaching a goal. The King of Swords is decisive action, the cutting away, the releasing, the making clear choices, transformed. Okay, and reaching the top here. And there's some major strength behind this king. Okay. Ooh, we've got 10 of Cups and release. This is the honoring, releasing of the things. This is the acknowledgement of the old truth, the old illusion. Well, I guess the old truth becomes an illusion once a new truth has been accepted. So it's like an honoring of the old illusion because you needed that step in order to get to where you are now, right? Okay, magician vibes. This is alchemy. This is magic. This is utilizing your will for your benefit and for the greatest good of all, hopefully. And judgment. This is about rebirth, renewing, and um, being deemed worthy to receive. Okay, we've got the Queen of Wands shining here. These two are interacting, right? The king is kind of looking towards her, even though his eyes are blocked here. I don't see eyes there. He's got some sort of, chrysalis crown, I want to call it, because he's got all these butterflies around. So he's coming out of his transformation stage, but he's got this could be the balance of the masculine and feminine, because the Queen of Wands is about shining, being seen, speaking her truth, and being connected, right? And so, like connected to her inner higher self. And so, between the two of them, these two are getting things done, right? She's feeling things out, recognizing, and he's cutting away, slicing away, making decisive choices, decisions, and actions. And then this one is the celebration. This is your divine spirit team. Um, and look, there's a mimicking here of postures. So I want to say that you're connected and working with and supported by your divine spirit team. Okay, like things working in your favor. It's like your divine spirit team is lining up all the things so that everything's smooth for you as you move about your day, right? Then we've got experience here, your cups. This is also like process of becoming the cup that fills with liquid sunshine and overflows, right? And these are kind of past versions of self along the way that you've had to let go of and release, which makes sense for over here. This is also the alchemy, right? This could also be the signs and synchronicities leading you towards your intuition, aided and supported by your spirit team and you, the alchemist, the magician, receiving and utilizing them. Okay, and the Nine of Pentacles is very much independence, reaping what you sown, safe space, sanctuary, tending to your garden. Okay, and then we have your intuition. So, tending to the garden, being in the garden, this is something that could be a very clear, like your plug-in point, right? When you need to reconnect with self and go within, go to the garden, look at all the beautiful things growing, your active part in it. And that could help you recenter and reconnect to your intuition, your higher knowing, your inner knowing. Okay. Oh, we didn't talk about the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is probably the most abundance that you can get on the emotional, in the emotional realm. So you're judged. This is something coming in for you. And this is leaving your comfort zones, coming out, being seen, right? But it's not a all the walls, full access from all the angles. This is mindful, um, intentional outings. Okay. So I feel like this is something that's coming in for you. That's yet to be like the good omen for what is to be, what is coming to be. We will see what is coming to be when the cards tell us. a little more on what is happening here. What's this? So justice, again, this is the balancing out. This is reaping what you've sown. This is getting what you deserve. And it's yet to be revealed. Spirit is being very cryptic. Well, there's some things that are supposed to be left for surprise. There's so much joyous frequency in surprise. And so we're not meant to know everything. It'd be incredibly boring if we knew everything. It's like knowing about a surprise birthday party, and you get there and you know that everybody's there and everybody's gonna be jumping out, and you're kind of like, oh, yay! But there's like this I already knew, right, vibe to it. Whereas when people suddenly you have no clue, right? There's like this what? Like it's just different, right? It's just a different energy, and that energy is like the life force of the universe. Like so you want that, and this is what we're here for. This is we want to tap into that energy. That energy is the liquid sunshine that goes into the cup and overflows for everyone, right? So I feel like this justice here and the yet to be revealed, perhaps maybe it's this way, because I feel like you reaching your goals, maintaining a steady momentum, alchemizing all the things and releasing is what um, tilts the scale in your favor, right? It's what determines what you are owed, your comeuppance, I guess. I'm not sure if comeuppance is purely just like, bad karma type comeuppance, or if it's you just getting what you deserve. And so if you deserve beautiful things, then you will get beautiful things. And look, beautiful things. This is balance, stability, joy, love, union, glorious sunshine, heart centered abundance. Okay, we've got, look at it's just that's it. Doesn't it say all that to you? And I feel like that is um yet to be revealed. I feel like there's something there's a strength in it. Um, this is what you get for reaching the goal. You could be at a stage in your growth, your dedication to self, where abundance is like coming in, the strength, and yet to be revealed. It's going to come in um, as it comes in divine timing, right? In divine timing, and you have this faith for it, of it, with it, about it. I see those, but my hands keep moving. So I'm just gonna go through one time and see what happens here. Okay, that's okay. Okay, so we've got introspection and work. So this is why you are judged and getting what you deserve, because you put the work in. Okay, and you have a level of introspection that is necessary for this kind of work. And I feel like these go here because um, you're going within. This is your garden space. This is your sanctuary. This is your self care time, right? And your intuition is right there with you. This is what's judged as being worthy to receive. And this, you may be sharing, um, just by how you engage with the world coming out of your sanctuary space, being healed to a certain degree, you are affecting those that are around you. Okay. And then this is the work. This is the connection with your higher self, the steps it takes to become your alchemizing, becoming a magician, and stepping out of your comfort zones. Okay. That's all about the work here. Oh, wow. So that's all the abundance in the physical realm. Like this is the abundance in the emotional realm and the abundance in the physical realm. Oh my goodness. I mean, you saw it, right? You saw it. Love. It's love, guys. You deserve love, balance, abundance. Beautiful. That's some kind of gorgeous. That is some kind of gorgeous. And I put it between the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords here because I feel like they're either aspects of within you in your balanced masculine feminine state. It could be both. And it could represent you and, your person. And they are looking at each other without really looking at each other. Like she's looking down, but looking in his direction. And he's blindfolded, but also looking in her direction. So there's definitely some kind of love union between the two. And remember, you draw in what you believe, what you feel, what's in your heart, right? And so if you are a balanced masculine and feminine within, feeling the love, you're going to draw into you people, places, and things that are going to reflect your inner state, which obviously is abundance, stability, abundance, love, and all of the amazing things. Like, I want to put this here just because, like, look at this beautiful little trifecta, but I feel like this is still coming in. These things are still coming in. This emotional abundance, if it is a person that you're drawing in, they're not quite there yet. They're en route. But I don't think anything's going to stop this security, this stability, and abundance that you've got going on here. This is kind of amazing and beautiful, right? And the Perth row spoke about a good omen for things yet to be revealed. So this is about holding the frequency of everything works out in my favor. All things that are meant for me will be for me and will get to me, right? Like, this is engaging in every day, knowing that just around the corner, something beautiful and amazing is going to happen and make you smile and laugh and feel fantastic. Okay, and then we have the consolidating your energy, your resources, mostly your energy here, but maybe some of your resources. So it's the ability to focus your energy into areas that matter. Okay, I want to put it here because you need to release some of the things, you need to come out and alchemize. Now, it could also go over could also be over here, right? You might be in a position to share your abundance with others, and you use your intuition to guide you on who, what, and when, and how. Let's see what else comes out here. I can't believe those two came out together. The Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles. After the Four of Wands, like, it's undeniable. Maybe part of this reassessing your truth is to recognize, like, you are abundant in ways that maybe you're not recognizing, right? Abundance looks different for everybody. So reassess what you consider to be abundant. Like, abundance for some people could be just, holding their own, and whatever that way looks like for you, right? Making sure your bills are paid, there's food in your fridge, on your table, you've got a vehicle, you're making things work for you. Or, having access to abundance, like abundance of things growing in your yard, abundance of people who love and support you, an abundance of ideas that you share or act on, or whatever the case may be, right? Just reassess and let go of comparing yourself to someone else's perceived abundance, right? Like, you could say or think that someone who's abundant lives in a mansion on an island with 50 servants and a limo, and I don't even know, right? And then so you look at yourself and you're, living in a small apartment with a bike, right? And a cat, and, like, you can be just as abundant, or still be in a state of abundance no matter where you're at, right? So yeah, it looks different for everybody. And so it's also about letting go of old ideas of what abundance is, and actually looking around at what you've got going on for yourself and recognizing, like, your own abundance. Okay. Anybody else want to come out? Wow. Okay, Two of Cups. Seriously, this is two overflowing cups coming together. This is balance. This is overflowing. This is supersizing and tsunamiing. Okay, you know, like the Ace of Cups, the one overflowing cup, right, is what happens when we balance ourselves and we start pouring out liquid sunshine going in. It overflows everywhere. It overflows. Little seeds of potential and growth and joy spill out. Right, two overflowing cups coming together. Right, we've got them here. Two overflowing cups coming together. We've got the 11 in there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's in there. And then they supersize, okay, and they turn into these two giant cups because they mirror each other. It's like a like a game reference where you like supersize. I don't know, maybe I don't know. And then instead of this overflow, you know, trickle or whatever, it's a freaking tsunami that's creating its own body of water. Okay, like it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and this is the goal. This is the balance. This is what you're alchemizing. You're manifesting for yourself. This is what your spirit team is like. Woohoo! Okay, this is the stability. This is the two cups, the 11 and the 11, the mirror, the balance, the masculine and feminine in two cups coming together, right? This is it. This is the good stuff. I don't know, man. It's beautiful. It's absolutely, it's a stunner. It's stunning. It's gorgeous. It's consistent. It's consistently yours. Like, don't doubt it. Don't deny it. This is the new truth. Let go of the old illusion of self that this is not true for, and become, accept, embrace the you that deserves this, that is this. You are this. This is you. This is you. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed is here in my arms. Words are very unnecessary. Beautiful. Gorgeous, stunning. Wowza. Okay. Come on. Take it easy there, spirit realm. This is the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Like, if you didn't have enough abundance coming your way, then here's the rest of it. The Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. I have to put the deck down, and we've got the Knight of Cups coming in, bringing in some sort of love, abundance, communication. I don't even know what's under it. The Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Like, I don't think it gets much more beautiful than that. And I'm not gonna let it. I'm just gonna put it down. Put the cards down, man. Whoa, whoa, Nelly. Okay. Wow. So much abundance. The Four of Wands is, yeah, that union, that, oh, it's also like a celebration, right? It's giving me like gazebo vibes a bit. It's beautiful. Okay, let's switch gears here and see if the spirit animals can come in and just like tone it down a bit for us here. Okay. We got a fox coming in. We got a tiger and a crow. Beautiful. Look at this. This one has so much fire. It's on fire. Okay, air and earth. An earth fox coming in hot. Okay, earth fox. Smart, strong partner or mate, wise teacher. Okay, so this is either you or someone coming at ya, and it could very well be both. The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. When in balance, magical, ingenious teacher, monogamous. When out of balance, sneaky, unsure of their identity, and to bring into balance partnership and connection. Okay, and this is like that lifelong foundational partnership thing. This is like a union that lasts and lasts. Okay, in a glorious and abundant way, as it turns out. Okay, and then we have the fire tiger, which I haven't seen yet. Lunar force, ease in darkness, and feminine energy. Ooh. The tiger hunts at night, at one with the silence, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight hour, and the tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend some time in silence this evening, drinking in the potent calm. There is nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. When in balance, passionate, strong, and sensual. When out of balance, overstimulated. And to bring into balance, candle gazing. Trataka. Wow, feminine lunar energy. Okay, this is that high priestess tapping in, self reflecting, going within quiet spaces, and reconnecting with your freaking power. Okay, which is off the shizzle. Crow, spiritually strong, creative, and watchful. The crow has long been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its mind's eye the three realities, past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self study. When in balance, psychic, strong, and clear. When out of balance, ungrounded and hypersensitive, to bring into balance daily meditation practice. Okay, so the spirit animals just highly supported this reading in a kind of fantastic kind of way here. Okay, so that's gorgeous. The fairies will ground it out here. The fairies will come in here and be real and just be like, okay, but or no buts. Yeah, why am I looking for buts? This is clearly a no but situation. Unless you're into butts, and then it's all about the butts. Okay, let's. Oh, who's this guy? Honesty. Yes. Okay, we'll take it. Thank you, fairies. We like some honesty. That goes in line with the truth, reassessing the truth or truths. Okay, honesty, compassion, tact, and self-deceit. Just look at him. Could you doubt for a moment that he sees you just as you are and loves you anyway? In plant form, which is how we may see him most often, honesty makes lovely purple flowers in the spring. Hee! And later on produces those silvery white circular seed pods, like small images of the full moon. These little earth moon seed pods remind us to reflect upon our reactions and feelings, to throw light into our darknesses, and to deal honestly with ourselves and others. Honesty's other botanical names are moonwort, satin flower, silver dollar, moneywort, dollar plant, pennyflower, bulbinac, and on Monday, the moon's day, he is Lunaria annua. Honesty is said to repel monsters. I don't have any monsters handy to check this out on, but I can certainly see the metaphorical truth in it. He is also known as Unshoe the Horse because of his habit of unshoeing horses who tread upon him. A very fairy thing to do, and who can blame him? He is said to have collected 30 horseshoes from the horses of the Earl of Essex on the White Downs of Devonshire near Tiverton. Let that be a lesson to you not to tread honesty underfoot. Starter reading. Honesty in a reading speaks unsurprisingly of the need for straight dealing and truth in representation. We need to be scrupulously honest here. Making certain that there is no room for confusion or misunderstanding, no fuzzy edges. Both written and verbal agreements need to be completely clear. Assumptions may not be as well understood by all parties as we are assuming, and they need to be tested for comprehension. On a personal level, honesty reminds us not only to be clear in what we say and do, but also to act and speak with compassion and tact. Brutal honesty is not usually true honesty at all, but somehow slanted towards the worst. Dishonesty, even in the name of tact, is not helpful either. Balancing on that fine line of loving honesty may take some effort, but will provide rich rewards. Honest humility, idealism, and clarity of mind are some of the advantages of honesty. Okay, yes, and this is like that leading with integrity, and being truthful, checking in with self, giving yourself the time and the grace to consider before responding, even, right? To allow for the movement of words in order to convey in an honest way that's compassionate and tactful, right? And then sticking around to make sure that it was received in the way it was intended as well. Okay. All right. Honesty. I mean, it's kind of beautiful. Be honest with yourself and others. Always. Yeah, there's a lot that goes unsaid when there's like this assumption, like you assume the other person knows, understands, feels, or otherwise, right? And there's no harm in clarifying, making sure, this is what I meant. Is that what you got? I got this. That's almost what I meant. Here's some more clarity. Here's more information. Aha, you mean this. Yes, that's what I mean. Boom. Now we're on the same page, right? Yeah, you can miss a lot of opportunities and mess a lot of things up by leaving things in the assumption, non-clarity realms, the unclean realms, unclear realms. Okay, let's get something from the mushrooms to add support to this reading, this beautiful, gorgeous, amazing, kind of mind-blowing reading. That's too many. But what I'll do is I'll just do a quick. So we got impress, stagnation's upside down here. We got timing. We've got endings upside down and isolation upside down. So stagnation, endings, and isolation. These are things that are leaving your world. This is what you're leaving behind. This is what you're transforming. This is the old truths that are now an illusion. Okay. And we've got impress and timing here. This one's making me think of like divine timing. You just got to trust that all good things will be revealed. All things are coming as they may. And in this impress, this is about being a beautiful, shining, unique self that needs to be seen and heard. And yeah, just continue doing what you do. Oh, it came out again. Okay. That means I got to read it. And then we have puffball, let go. Okay. Oh, look, 31 and 13. That's this. That's the balance, the counterparts, right? The yin and the yang. Okay, let go. The puffball mushroom is a reminder to let go. As it releases its spores in a cloud, it reminds you to exhale. What are you holding on to that need to be let out? What needs to be let go of to put down roots and grow somewhere differently? Have you been holding on too tightly to something or just waiting for exactly the right moment to let it go? It may be time to set the wheels in motion because the timing is right, or it may be asking you to wait until the time is right. Remember that all the steps must be followed for the letting go to be as effective as possible. Puffball may be calling you to speak something into being. Words and intentions are powerful creative forces. When you are present and make your intentions or desires known, you start an energy flow to manifest them. Just like the spores that float away and grow exactly where they land, so too do your words and intentions go where they are needed. When the exhale is over and you have let go of what was needed somewhere else, you create an ending of sorts and a beginning of something new. Everything is in divine timing. Nothing is rushed and everything is as it's meant to be. Okay, beautiful confirmation of what I said, of the previous pile that fell out, and this releasing of the old versions of self, right? The old mindsets and limiting beliefs. And then we have 31. You are beautiful, and what you are doing is beautiful. You and your purpose need to stand out because you are different, and this is exactly what is needed at this time. It is a time to make yourself seen and show the world the beauty you have to offer. This is that Queen of Wands energy. This is a beautiful card to pull, indicating it is something or someone's time to really make an impression. Stand out for being different or unique. Standing out for being different or unique can be daunting, but rest assured it will be well worth it. When you stand up and make an impression on someone, it can have a life-changing effect on them. You never know who may be watching in silence and admiring your beauty. You might help someone find their path by watching your journey and seeing how brave you are by standing out and making yourself seen. We never know how long we are here for, so make your life count. Your purpose doesn't have to be a big one. Just do it well and stand proud. Gorgeousness. Oh my god. Okay. 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 That's a lot. I think that's a lot on this beautiful, beautiful day. And anchor it in. Like, we've got the new moon energy right now. This is the time to claim this kind of a reading for yourself. This is your reading. If you're here right now hearing my voice say these words, this is your reading. And you deserve everything that's coming to you. It's been judged. You've got a commitment. This is your also mirroring your commitment to yourself. Okay, this is what why you reap what you sow, right? You've worked so hard tending your garden that everything that is blooming back there is because of you, right? And you deserve to enjoy every single bit of it. Okay, peace and vision. So find peace within. Okay, this is like a constant check in and hold the vision, set intentions, be clear. You're a freaking magician, alchemizing and creating this glorious life for yourself and potentially everyone that comes your way for you. Okay, so gorgeous, amazing, wow is all I gotta say. Gorgeous, amazing, and wow. And what the beep, right? Okay, so there's some beautiful flowers from my garden, and this is dragon, and I feel like that's Kuan Yin. If you know of another goddess deity who sits on a lotus, let me know. And yeah, wow, okay. And whew, so go ground yourself after this reading and take it all in. Reassess your truth to mirror this one and shine like a diamond. Okay? Shine like the star you are. I appreciate you and thank you for being here. Take care and I love you.